I mean, realistically, who's to judge what you do whenever you're overlanding, right? So I prefer to download Netflix movie specials and then watch them whenever I'm at campsites. You should do the same.
Tacos?
Want to say tacos?
Tacos?
You want to say tacos?
Morning. It's way too early. I don't know what time it is. I just woke up. They told me that I made it for lunch. These guys were up. It was still dark outside. I thought somebody was trying to break into our camp. I swear to God. It was time for tacos at like 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. I swear it was. I thought there was a bear. I thought we were in trouble. I didn't know what was going on. But let me tell you, I was sleeping so warm and comfortable inside my setup right here, I just went right back to sleep. So I got heavy duty military bag, light duty military bag, and then blanket. Yeah. Pretty straight setup. And I stayed nice and warm and toasty until it was taco time. Figure I'll give you guys a quick little walk through a camp, right? So this is camp. You got some Gazelle tents. My OCD's killing me because you got the orange one on the outside and the 2 green ones on the outside, but it's okay, we're fixing to pack them up. Check out the system that he's got in the back of his truck though. Now, I thought my system was pretty cool, but this right here takes the cake for sure. That's pretty dope. What kind of wood did you use on that?
Sanded plywood.
Just regular plywood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing fancy?
Nothing fancy.
I like it. And then
You gotta put carpet on it.
Nah, you don't. That's good. Check out Harold's setup, huh? Now, his has got heart, we discussed last night. You were absolutely correct if you thought that this was some sort of organ donor cooler. That's crazy, man. But hey, it works. And he's got a drawer slide out thing too. Now, is this homemade?
No, it's domestic. I mean, 𝗵𝐵ci, excuse me.
𝗵𝐵ci? Okay. Oh, I see the little logo down there. And then, you know he's a true overlander because he's got the ragu things here and a fire extinguisher. So we're good to go here. Damn, look at this patch collection. This patch collection is legit. I will say that. What did you have to do to get those patches?
You want no part of that place. Go.
In case you guys were really wondering if we were actually out here doing this shit in the cold, that's ice from Harold's tent. Yeah, I hate that for you. Because I didn't have any ice in my... Over here, there wasn't no ice. Now, keep in mind though, Harold is rocking a buddy heater big enough for a tiny house. Harold says he's gonna put me on the organ donor cooler. And I think that's a far better option than to be put in the organ donor cooler. So I really appreciate you putting me on the cooler and having a spot in your rig here.
Because you got heart, bro.
I got heart, bro. What's happening? Good morning. It is day 2 of the Georgia Traverse, and we traveled yesterday 87 miles. Ran into a little bit of technical difficulties trying to find some campsites, but we finally found one. It's right here on the stream, which is phenomenal. Now we're fixing to do some more driving, believe it or not, right? So today, hopefully we'll get another 80-something miles underneath our belt, and I think the whole trip is supposed to be right around 300 miles for the entire Georgia Traverse, though a lot of it's closed off, so we're not able to take the entire Georgia Traverse. Dix Creek was closed off, and then there was another part that was closed off too due to inclement weather. A lot of rain has washed out these roads. So it is what it is, that's part of the deal. We're gonna travel on today and find another campsite. This time though, we're gonna try to find a campsite in the daytime. So that's the current situation, stay tuned. Here's the current situation. I have lost one of the handheld radios, and now we have to go, well, I have to go look for it. Ain't no cost on those skid plates getting bashed in. So here's a quick update. If you guys follow any of my social media, which if you don't, please do. Follow me at Facebook, SirWilliamGoes, Instagram, SirWilliamGoes, and I'm even starting to do more on Twitter at SirWilliamGoes. But anyway, I had reached out on a couple groups and tried to ask you guys, or those guys, what are the best go-to options for winter camping as far as clothing goes. And everybody has one common theme, which is layers, right? So I decided in my normal fashion to be as cheap as possible. The Walmart base layers, Russell I think is the brand that they carry, is $11 for the tops, $11 for the bottoms, and they're working, buddy. I mean, they are working good. I'm nice and toasty. So I didn't wear them last night while I was sleeping, which is probably a good thing because I was pretty damn toasty with just my sleeping setup back there without having to wear the thermals. So Walmart thermals for the win. This right here is bullshit. 100% bullshit. Like, why? I get it. You wanted to have target practice. I get it. You wanted to shoot it. I understand all that. But look, you take it down and you throw it away when you're done. Overland clothing, talking about Patagonia, I'm convinced that's a regional deal, right? So I think out west, they wear a lot of that Patagonia shit. And I'm convinced that southeastern overlanders wear a bunch of Carhartt.
You know what I like about you, Will?
What's that?
A damn thing.
These guys are a little salty because they're still setting up camp. Meanwhile, damn, now we're set. Yep, good to go. Think so? They're not happy. I try to tell these overlanders, man, all you got to do is do a little car camping, you know? Works out great every time. I guess I could help out and, you know, get a little bit of wood. So I've been wanting to show you guys how to use this little guy. Got a little 𝐼𝐶𝐭 𝐈𝐧, and supposedly silky's the way to go. So that's it. Made pretty damn quick work of that thing, huh? That's real time. You guys wanted to see a little bit about the camp setup, so I want to show you. This is Harold's camp setup here. He's got the 𝐵𝐶𝐿 hub tent. Looks like a queen size cot. My God, that thing is huge, right? Pretty cool tent. Do a full little stand up action in there. He's got some of his little lights there. I asked him how it did in wind, and he said that he was unsure because he hadn't really tried it out. We're gonna go over here to Don. He's got the same kind of tent. He's got him a pretty big air mattress, still waiting to fully blow it up. Got him the 𝐵𝐵𝐵uddy, but check that thing out, huh? He's got enough propane in there. He could probably heat this place up for a good long time. And no light. Donnie doesn't have light. Doug done went and robbed the old ladies down the road of their quilt. Damn, it's warm in this one. Same tent, nice cot. I don't know, the cot's probably definitely the way to go. So that way you're up off of the ground, you know? Doug, what's overlanding to you?
Driving from one destination to another off of pavement.
Off the pavement.
Maybe
Harold?
some pavement to get to a couple places, but mainly off pavement.
Yeah, so off the beaten path.
Off the beaten path.
There you go.
Path less traveled.
Harold?
Patagonia fluffy jackets, I think.
That'll be edited.
Kind of. That's kind of it for me, man.
Patagonia fluffy jackets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It for me, man.
What about khakis?
Yeah, khakis are great. Yeah, gotta have khakis. Just because they're more comfortable than jeans, you know?
Yeah.
And Merrell boots, gotta have Merrell boots.
Timberlands.
Actually, Merrells are for like the anti-overlanders. You gotta have Solomons to be a real overlander.
Solomon GTX mids.
Yes, and you have to like drink like really nasty, expensive beer. Like, you can't drink like just normal
It
working
has
man's
to be
beer.
brewed within an hour of where you're drinking it. Hold on. We're all wrong. Overlanding is meetup on Saturday at 12 o'clock at a local brewery. That is overlanding.
I got you.
Yeah. We missed like 3 meetups today.
Because we're in the woods.
Yeah, we're just in the woods, huh? Like with a campfire and trails.
Got you.
And like normal beer.
So whenever I think of overlanding, I too think of fluffy jackets and Merrells, they're Solomons, and rooftop tents, and max tracks. But all jokes aside,
And KO2.
who cares?
And KO2.
Who cares? I like to go camping, and the campsites that I like to go to are not ones that are marked campsites.
Or have to be paid for.
And they don't have to be paid for. I feel strongly about the fact that we have public lands in this country that we all have the right to use. I feel strongly about the fact that we should continue to keep those public lands. And I feel strongly about the fact of driving on Forest Service roads as much as possible. And whether or not you want to call it overlanding or adventure travel or exploration travel or whatever, just get out there and go have fun. My thing is, though, get off of Facebook, get off of Instagram, and just go do it. Get some mud on the tires. Get behind the wheel and go places, hang out with people, and man, I think that's what it's all about. Wouldn't y'all agree?
That's right.
Oh yeah, and start a fire, but bring a Duraflame with you. That's not overlanding. I was telling these guys that I am super proud of them, man. I woke up and they're all 3 still here because last night we had a good solid hour worth of discussion on whether or not they were going to leave last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, or just get up early and leave. And the reason is because it's a bit cold outside, so I don't blame them. So I'm super proud of everybody for staying. And they said, you're proud of me for what, Doug?
Coming out of the vehicle before 8 o'clock.
Yesterday I made it just in time for lunch. Today I think I might have made it for the first round of breakfast. And when I say first round, this is the best eating on camping I've ever done. With these fellas here know how to cook, especially tacos.
Might say taco?
Yeah.
Taco Bell serves breakfast.
This is what I don't like about the Coleman stove. So you got wide open. I try to put it right there's where I need it, and it. That's that craziness, right? I gotta find a stove that don't do that, or a better cooking alternative that doesn't do that, because having flame control is key part of cooking. You know what I mean? And when coffee is a key part of cold camping, or camping in general, or just life, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think what I'm gonna start doing is actually not packing last day's breakfast. And the reason is because it, without fail, it tends to always happen that we end up going and grabbing breakfast on the road, usually because it's cold. Actually, the past few times it's been because it's too cold to just stand here and cook breakfast on our way out. But the other thing is I find it amusing that everything's so packed up and nicely organized on the way out to camp, but then on the last day of camp, I just throw all the shit in there and let's go. We're ready to roll. We're gonna go to local joint here. We're gonna try to find a local joint with some good food and go have a, what'd we call it, Harold? What are we gonna have at the breakfast time? What is it, a team debrief?
Yeah, exit debrief.
Yeah, exit debriefing. Yeah. We're having exit debriefing at a local spot here. Maybe not a brewery, you know, but it will have some good, hopefully biscuits and gravy. Look at this right here. This is legit, man. Golly. I'm glad we came here for the exit briefing. You know what I mean? I'm talking. Whew, man, home at last, home at last. So about a 3-hour drive, and now I'm back at the house where it's gonna be nice and warm tonight. I can't wait. Man, listen, I had a fantastic time meeting up with some new folks, getting to explore some of the Georgia Traverse. We didn't get to finish the Georgia Traverse. I will finish the Georgia Traverse one day, and I will definitely put the content up here for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw so far. If you did, press like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment down below what was your favorite part of the video. If you didn't like it, make sure that you hit dislike and tell me why you disliked it. Till next time, peace.